prestigious one. Look, I couldn't tell you how I got here.
Once I got my hands on drums and created music, yeah, I was hooked. From that minute at 5, and it never left me. I'm born and raised in Manchester, Connecticut. It's the suburb right outside Hartford, the capital. Lived there my whole life, you know, traveling here and there, my teenage years, but that's where I'm from. I started making music around 5 or 6 years old. I had a neighbor I grew up with whose father actually had a drum set in the basement. You know, I just every day come there after school, and I never got away from it. Did a lot of local music when I was a teenager, you know, played in bands, so I got experience with the stage at a young age. Like 12, I think I played my first show in front of a couple hundred people. I'm a very quiet, reserved person, but I feel a sense of comfort on the stage. You know, behind the drum set, it could be 5 or 50,000 people, and I'm not scared. So I grew up very heavy into punk rock. You know, I kind of transcended into hip hop when I was older, but my roots kind of lie with that. So a lot of rock drumming. I usually spend my nights in the studio. Definitely influenced by dreams and emotions, man. Like, I hate labels, you know what I mean? Because I feel like you paint yourself in a corner the minute you go, I'm a rock band, I'm an R&B singer, music is all about expression and art. Given, you know, with our economic situation, my mother, my father, they'll see me like, you know, doing all this traveling, these late nights. You know, sometimes you work for free, pro bono, you have to, in the beginning. You gotta pay your dues, and they see that as, oh, you're wasting your time. You need a job. That is my job. A normal day for me, I wake up about 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning. I like to work out, you know, so I usually get a workout in early. You know, I've been taking care of my father as of lately, so I'll do that. Yeah, I'm actually taking care of my father right now. He was diagnosed in October with stage 4 throat cancer that targeted like the lymph nodes and multiple spots on his throat. But yes, he was diagnosed in October, underwent you know, very extreme amount of chemotherapy. I guess I'm just finding out like the most dosage you could give to a human. He finished that. You know, the doctors are hopeful now. He's doing radiation. He's got about 3 weeks left on that. I mean, they're optimistic, but again, it's in God's hands, and I don't like to worry, and you know, worry lets in negativity, and if you trust God, you give your voice to Him, and what's gonna happen is gonna happen. He already knows. You know, He knew He was gonna get sick when He was 10 years old, so it's in His plan, and He's gotta keep remembering that and just keep going. My father was an alcoholic, still is an active alcoholic. You know, and the disease was tough. You know, nothing ever physical, but a lot of verbal abuse, you know, a lot of yelling and screaming, fighting. So I'd be in my room, more reason to do music. You know, I'd go upstairs, throw my Walkman on, and just tune out everything. But I mean, he's still a good man, and the one thing I realized as I've gotten older, it's not the person, it's a disease.
You know, I found that I needed to actually go out and talk to Beat Wiz, so I went to Connecticut, you know, got him in the studio to try to get his mind off of everything. Our relationship as brothers is far beyond this thing called music.
You know, I met June at the seminar that he throws, the music seminar. Entered in the beat battle. He didn't know me from a hole in the wall.
During the beat battle, there was this producer called Beat Wiz. Never seen him ever in my life, and he just was a breath of fresh air when it came to production. I'm like, yo, this kid is incredible.
They all thought I was a music player. I came in a suit, this white guy in a little jacket, you know, hanging out, whatever. I ended up winning. Right now I'm playing in a hip hop project with an MC I've actually grown up with, Joey Bats.
We started doing open mics, and he showed up randomly with some drumsticks and was like, yo, I drum, and I was like, yeah man, the set's all yours, you know? And we just rocked. He was just immediately addicted to it. He had been waiting to play since like, he was in crazy punk bands when he was a kid, and finally he was just like, yo man, you know, I'm young enough, I was only 21, just turned 20, 21, around that area, and he really wanted to play some live music, so he just started coming out like every Thursday he was there. He was hooked to it, man. It was like his drug, you know?
I started with like the Dillas, the Primos, you know, Mac Wonders with the sample-based sound, but as I developed, you know, people like Ryan Leslie, like the ability to go in and play live instruments immediately registered with me. I'm thinking, I've been drumming my whole life. Why wouldn't I want to show people that I can fuse this into hip hop?
I'll never lose my pride. So tell me, how can you walk in them when I done do my shoes aside?
Working with Malice, he's trying to put together an album on the top of this year. I've been speaking to Mac Miller a little bit back and forth. I did drums on a Young Chris record that came out in the fall. He did a mixtape produced by Cardiac, and I added some live drums to the record. So the outlook is good. I'm also actually, our whole team is working with The Source.
Jamming out with Beat Wiz, kid is incredible. I'm the biggest James Brown fan ever, probably. And funky drummer, chops, syncopation, everything. He nailed it. And then we went from like Bob Marley to Led Zeppelin to like Donny Hathaway. He gets it. He's just talented. He gets it. He's gonna go far.
It's addicting. I love creating music. I can't even get away from it for more than a few days, or I'm not.
On the edge of forever, gotta be something better. Outlast you cowards, skin tougher than leather. Whatever, I'm ready for whatever. If you step in my way, God bless you. On the edge of forever, gotta be something better. Outlast you cowards, skin tougher than leather. Whatever, I'm ready for whatever. If you step in my way, God bless you. Is that all that you got for me? Been down this road and it's not for me. Never turning back.